Here we go. Welcome to another day of Fortnite Philosophy Friday. Let's make sure that the stream is up and running, and we'll get going here. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fortnite Philosophy Friday. Today we are talking about fallacies, logical fallacies, flaws in argumentation and reasoning, reasoning gone wrong, if you will. So yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. It's currently 10:12 over here. So on the East Coast, that would make it 11:12. So almost New Year here in the States. I hope 2022 is perhaps more pleasant for many people out there. It's been a kind of a rough year. Let me see if I can throw. I'm now live. Wonderful. Let's talk about fallacies. I'll say Happy New Year. Boom. And that comment came in. Awesome. Real good, real good. All right, let's see here. Let's pull up Fortnite. We've got Fortnite up. And what do we have here? Harvest Metal at Rocky Reels and Harvest Stone at Shifty Shafts. Let me pull this screen down a little bit. And here we go. Already up. I have a thing that goes on my controller here that helps me aim. It's like an extension, and I don't have that on my controller, so I'm going to grab that, and I will be right back, but we're going to ready up and get going. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. All right. So let's see where we're going to go. We got to go to Rocky, Reels, Shifty Shafts. This is an earlier drop. Yeah, we can go there. I already have that marked. Wonderful. And then what does that say? Damage vehicles piloted by opponents. Okay. All right. I've got a plate of chocolates that Hannah made so graciously here. If you watched my first stream a few weeks back, I had some of these. Whenever I died in the game, they are booby-trapped. So some of these chocolates that are kind of hard to see probably in the camera, but they say game over. And some of them are game controllers. But some of them are spiked with like some weird stuff. Like garlic powder and cayenne powder and chili, I don't know. So yeah, fallacies. We're gonna cover a few logical fallacies. Oh, my ping, once again, man. I don't be the streaming. I'll have to figure that out. Because it is pretty horrendous. It's at like 200, well, it's just at 500. So, let's see here. Let's do a game here where we warm up, kind of, and... Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. I'm on Ethernet. Oh, man, it's lagging. For sure. Oof, I don't know if this is going to be quite playable. Oh, whoa! Ha! Oh, man. Great start. All right, let's pull up this video while I ready up here. And let's see. So this is the outline for today. It's a good bit skimpier because it's New Year's. I figured, you know, we can just interact with these websites here and go over these fallacies individually. Don't really need to write anything too crazy out. My first two outlines for the previous streams are on my Patreon for free, so those are freely accessible. This one and the future ones are the only ones that I'm going to actually start uploading behind the Patreon paywall, I guess. But that might change. We'll see. So, yeah, we're just kind of going to talk about fallacies, what they are. I've got a short YouTube video here, 3.5 minutes. And we're going to see how arguments are structured. And we're going to talk about why arguments happen, why fallacies happen briefly. And then, yeah, we've got the two websites. So that's it. Nothing too crazy today. Let's see this video here. Let's check it out.
Vegetables are bad for you.
Oh my.
After all, the dinosaurs ate plants, and we all know what happened to them. Let's pause for a moment. That argument was ridiculous, and that's because it contained a logical fallacy. A logical fallacy is any kind of error in reasoning that renders an argument invalid. They can involve distorting or manipulating facts, drawing false conclusions, or distracting you from the actual issue at hand. In theory, it seems like they'd be pretty easy to spot, but this isn't always the case. Sometimes logical fallacies are used intentionally to try and win a debate. In these cases, they're often presented by the speaker with a certain level of confidence.
Oh, where am I jumping?
In doing so, they're more
Oh, man.
persuasive. If they sound like they know what they're talking about, we're more likely to believe them, even if their stance doesn't
Harvest
make
metal.
complete logical sense. One common logical fallacy is the false cause. This is when someone incorrectly identifies the cause of something.
Okay.
In my argument, I stated that the dinosaurs became extinct because they ate vegetables. Now, while these two separate things did happen, a diet of vegetables was not the cause of their extinction.
So, some terms that we probably need to make sure that we're all on the same page about are premises. Oh, man. Oh, man. I can't steal the tent? What is that about? Odd. Oh, the guy let me live. That's pretty cool. Ooh, man. Not... Ooh, man. Ooh, my. Not starting too hot. So, yeah, premises, conclusions, just to get some... Yes, I love Fortnite. Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, too, Caitlin. Yeah, I do this every Friday at 9 p.m. Central. I started an hour late here tonight. I might switch it to 10. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Talking about some philosophical topic every Friday evening and playing some Fortnite and trying to do both at the same time, which I've learned is kind of hard to manage simultaneously, but we're figuring it out as we go. So, yeah, premises, conclusion. So a premise is something that you go into an argument, using that as the basis for the logic in the argument. So something being used as a premise is being used as a building block in an argument, right? So if my premise is 1 + 1 = 2, and I know that to be the case already, so that's established to be the case, then I can use that in further logic to show, for example, that 2 minus 1 is 1. So the premise then would be 1 + 1 = 2. I'm currently streaming as well, so I can't stay. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for offering to come back by. It'll be fun. Like I said, so this is on a schedule every Friday evening, so I'll be here whenever, if that's your schedule too. I've seen a lot of people stream Friday evenings, so maybe it clashes, but yeah, enjoy your stream. Feel free to link it to me. I'll come check it out at some point. That'll be cool. I assume you're on Facebook or Twitch. I don't know. That one. me your stream. Okay. All right. Oh man. I've not jumped. I have not jumped. I am that fool who has waited until the end to jump, and that was a mistake. So let's see. Where even am I? I don't even know this map well enough to know where I'm at. I see. Okay. I have not harvested any metal so far at Rocky Reels, and that is quite a ways away. So gotta do damage. Okay, piloting. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna make it there. We'll see. No, don't worry. Don't worry about interrupting. There's no. This is what it is. This is the experience. Yeah. Thank you for that. I'll check it out later. And you have a good night too. Yeah. So here, let's go back to this dinosaur video. Let me pull that back up. I'm definitely not going to make it to my destination there, so this is probably going to be a short game as well. At least I won't get killed immediately off spawn. So, you know. And I'm sorry for the bot continuously linking my Facebook over and over. Oh man, come on! That was supposed to be a better start this game. Let's see if I can get a weapon here. Oh man. Oh, I've leveled up. For what? I don't know. Oh man, I don't think I did any damage. Gosh. Alright. Let's see here. I'll pull this up full screen while we're readying up.
Maybe you've heard false cause more commonly represented by the phrase, correlation does not equal causation, meaning that just because two things occurred around the same time, it doesn't mean that one caused the other.
You know what? While I'm here, let's rewind a little bit. Sorry for interrupting. I'm gonna make my webcam a little bit transparent like I did on this screen. So let's see if I can do that here. Boom, boom, boom. Transparency. Bam. All right, cool. And then maybe I can make my cannon. Let's duplicate the Slayer. Transparency. Transparent. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I'm spawning in, so I gotta finish this before. Oh my. I think you can hear it going in the background, and this is not good. This is not ideal. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it done before. Canon ADD. Video capture device. Create new. Okay. Canon. EOS webcam utility. Boom. And then, uh-oh. Oh man, that's not gonna, and I've jumped. All right, you know what? Once again, the same start as last time. Not too hot. That is far. What is that? 1,200 meters? I can make it to that. All right, let's go back to these dinosaurs. The dinosaurs went extinct because what?
In my argument, I stated that the dinosaurs
vegetables
became extinct because they ate vegetables.
Right on.
Now, while these two separate things did happen, a diet of vegetables was not the cause.
Is my webcam frozen? Oh man. Oh, my poor webcam. All right, there we go. Hi. Hello. All right, we can make it here. Once again, I think I'll be a little bit short, but...
Cause of their extinction. Maybe you've heard false cause more commonly
Oh, and you know what? I died, so I've got to eat these game over. Little white chocolates. They don't taste like regular chocolate.
represented by the phrase, correlation does not equal causation, meaning that just because two things occurred around the same time, it doesn't mean that one caused the other. A straw man is when someone takes an argument and misrepresents it so that it's easier to attack. For example, let's say Callie is advocating that sporks should be the new standard for silverware since
I like
they're
this
more
smooth
efficient.
jazz.
Madeline responds that she's shocked Callie would want to outlaw spoons and
God,
forks
man.
and put millions out of work at the fork and spoon factory.
Really sucks when you, like, buy something and immediately die. That's no good. That's no good. Okay, so this argument is being misrepresented, right? Straw man, like this person on the left never said that. Never said that they wanted to put the fork and spoon people out of business. I'm sure you've seen examples of this kind of, logical fallacy everywhere. It's a very common one. All of these are, but...
Since they're more efficient. Madeline responds that she's shocked Callie would want to outlaw spoons and forks and put millions out of work at the fork and spoon factories. A straw man is frequently used in politics in an
I guess
effort
I've
to
gotta
discredit another politician's
eat another of
views
these.
on a particular issue.
I'm going to take a moment.
Begging the
Take a moment.
question is a type of circular argument where someone includes the conclusion as a part of their reasoning.
And this is a common... Here,
Type of
let me pull
circular
this.
argument
Where someone includes the conclusion as part of their reasoning. So this is one that a lot of people get wrong. I forgot exactly what it's often mischaracterized as, but yeah, a lot of people confuse this with the different kind of thinking or fallacy, whatever it was. So yeah, just be aware when you hear this that it's often not what begging the question is when people talk about it.
where someone includes the conclusion as a part of their reasoning. George says, "Ghosts exist because I saw a ghost in my closet." His conclusion is ghosts exist. His premise also assumes that ghosts exist. Rather than assuming that ghosts exist from the get-go, George should be using evidence and reasoning to prove that they exist.
So I think that's an interesting one because you would think, I saw evidence of something is not a fallacious argument, right? Because it seems like a right thing to believe, right? That if you see evidence of something, then, that's not improper thinking. But actually, if you examine what the statement really means, it implies the existence of ghosts before any measurements are taken, right? Because he assumes that what he saw actually was a ghost and not explainable by any other means, right? So in the assumption that I saw a ghost, does he really know that? And if he does, then, that's a different argument that should be made. Now, I don't know if... how I feel about these clingers. I'll rent them because I'm not familiar with them, so always good to get familiarized with things. And let's use that big pot and see where that leaves us. Ooh, there we go. Love that thing. All right.
The false dilemma, or false dichotomy, is a logical fallacy where a situation is presented as being an either-or option, when in reality there are more possible options available than just the chosen two. Rebecca rings the doorbell, but Ethan doesn't answer. She then thinks, oh, Ethan must not be home. Rebecca posits that either Ethan answers the door or he isn't home. In reality, he could be sleeping, doing some work in the backyard, or taking a shower.
Or just ignoring
Most
her.
logical fallacies can be spotted by thinking critically. Make sure to ask questions. Is logic at work here? Or is it simply rhetoric? Does their proof actually lead to the conclusion they're proposing? By applying critical thinking, you'll be able to detect logical fallacies in the world around you and prevent yourself from using them as well.
GCF Global, creating opportunities for a better life.
Whoa! Oh, not a good start. Here we go. Nope, this is not... I don't know where that came from. Did we finish the previous video?
That's taking a shower.
Yeah, I think we
Most
did.
logical fallacies.
Huh?
Did you die again?
I died, yeah. Why? I have a stream coach in the back here that I'm paying the big bucks to be watching my stream, analyzing, and giving me top-ranked advice here. So,
Fallacies can be spotted by thinking critically. Make sure to ask questions. Is logic at work here, or is it simply rhetoric? Does their proof actually lead to the conclusion they're proposing? By applying critical thinking, you'll be able to detect logical fallacies in the world around you and prevent yourself from using them as well.
okay. Neat, neat, neat.
GCF
Alright,
Global.
right, we did finish that. So let's go here to our next tab that we've got open. And we're going to keep this here, and we're going to go back to the game real quick so I can drop in, and then we'll get back to that. Haha, 14. Let's go back to Rocky Reels, and hopefully get something done here. The fallacy. Let's see what the fallacy is. Presuming that because a claim has been poorly argued or a fallacy has been made, that the claim itself must be wrong. Right? So if someone, if you notice that someone is using a straw man argument, instead of actually breaking down their argument, you say, oh, well, you're using a fallacy in your argument, therefore it's wrong. That's not necessarily accurate. Then that's not a premise that leads to that conclusion. It could be the case that it's true, whatever they're trying to argue. They just argued it poorly, right? I'm getting my medal here. What am I at? I'm at 59. Man, medal is so... I don't like when you get these quests to collect medal, because it's a challenge. A real... And it's not like a fun challenge, it's just tedious. I don't even know if there's a better source for medal. I would feel like there must be. Not sure. Oh, don't do that to me. So, I'm not sure what to do. I don't know where this guy is. Man. Okay. Alright, here we go. Don't do half. These are, like, so sweet. Okay. My stream coach told me I should be, talking about these fallacies more before spawning back in. Well, let's see what we think about this. Already up. Let's switch screens. I'll move back into Fortnite once, we go over a few of these. So let's see if we can zoom in. Nice, that's a good zoomed in. So strawman, we talked about a strawman argument a second ago, and that was in that preview little video. A strawman is when you misrepresent someone's argument in order to make it easier to attack. So all of these are generally used, to make someone else's claim weaker. Let's go and read the Wikipedia definition that we've got here for fallacy. We've got a zoom issue. Come on. All right, so a fallacy is the use of an invalid or otherwise faulty line of reasoning or wrong moves in the construction of an argument. A fallacious argument may be deceptive by appearing to be better than it really is. Okay, interesting. We watch this. We can close that out. And let's go back to this. All right, a straw man argument. So the spork example was that. What's the other place we've got to land at here? Rocky reels, shifty shafts. Let's go there. Switch things up a little bit. All right. Oh, you can't see the game, can you? False cause. This one was also mentioned in that initial video. So this one is often, as the guy said, so is this stone? Yes, stone. This one is hard because you would think it's quite easy to get stone here, but in fact, it's not. There's these big rocks at the edges, and that's about all the stone that you get, and they made this thing, this kind of material, unhittable, unlike last season. Very odd choice. I don't understand quite why they did that. The Gold Ranger. Ugh. Uh-oh. Okay. So, here we go. Let's try to harvest some stone. So, oh, and let me share it with you, the link here for this website, because it's a good... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, OBS is peeking in. Come on, OBS. Don't do that. Don't do that, OBS. I think it's, yourlogicalfallacyis.com, and then we'll go to yourbias.is. Interesting URL top level domain there. Okay, so I know it's on all four corners, so this one we are on is the topmost corner. I really hope we manage to get this done. Okay, let's jump this guy. We'll be doing that. I have a feeling I will not pull this off. My confidence in this plan is not too hot. Whoa! Man. Ah! Did I do one hit even? No, I did not. Alright, let's do the other half of this. I already know it's safe, whatever. Yeah. Alright. Next fallacy. Appeal to emotion. Manipulating an emotional response in place of a valid or compelling argument. Okay. So, you know, let's say... So that argument, the straw man argument from that example in the video, is also an appeal to emotion to some degree, because we have this claim made. So the respondent was saying, you know, how I didn't know that you wanted to, you know, put all these pork people and these spoon people out of business with your spork idea. So that's a straw man because it mischaracterizes the other interlocutor's argument. And it's an appeal to emotion because it kind of pulls on your heartstrings and intends to make you feel bad for an argument that isn't really even being made in the first place. But the idea is that, like, oh, how could you do that? That's so hurtful. That's so harmful. Think of the children, right? Like, so... There's the appeal to emotion. Fallacy. We went over that. Pull this game back up. We'll leave the next one up. Slippery slope. I think a lot of us are going to be familiar with this one. Let's see which one is closer here. Do we have shifty shafts? It is. I don't think I landed harvest stone at shifty shafts. Oh, I'm at 900 out of what, 300? Gosh. Slow going. Alright. Slippery slope. I think I have these stream avatars things set up improperly. I don't think it's supposed to... I don't know why the bot is even in there, because it's... The bot does not talk right now. It's supposed to go away after 3 minutes. Once your message disappears off of the restream chat on screen, the stream avatar is supposed to disappear as well. think I need to change the settings or something. Hear it going down. That's worth it. I think that's worth it. Oh, the ping, the ping, the ping. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's switch over here. See if I can make this any smaller. Alright. This guy is bad because he's not good. What kind of fallacy is that? I'll take this tent. It's nice to have a tent because when you need it, it's there. If you want to store something in it, it's there. I've got heals in my tents. I think 2 slurpfish and chugs? Maybe 6 chugs? Oh, I'm so close to finishing this quest. Please just let me get this done. Come on. Come on, man. No, I don't think it's happening. I don't think this fight is happening. Alright. I don't know where the stone is. You'd think you can hit these for stone, but it's metal. It's a lie is what it is, really. I mean... What is this for? Harvest wood. Is that an amount? Is it like... Yeah, okay. I see. Alright, I'll take that. The Texas sharpshooter, cherry-picking data clusters to suit an... Cherry-picking data clusters to suit an argument or finding a pattern to fit a presumption. So the idea and the analogy that people tend to use for this is when you shoot at the side of a barn and then you draw the target on afterwards. Now there is another video that I might play here in a moment because it gives some great examples of a lot of these. And if I'm also giving separate examples, I think that might tie everything in together nicely. Let's see, I'll probably pull that up after this here. I don't know how I feel about carrying that, and I don't think I really need to do that. But let's see. Man, there's no brick, huh? Oh, here we go. Oh, gosh. I don't like how the ping is. It's really just not good. There he is. I trust that I'm moving away from him. Oh, this rock is not here. Did I break this rock this game? Man, this sucks. Like, I hate finishing half a quest like this and then, you know, gotta come back just for, like, 50 brick. Like, that's just lame. I really don't know if there's any more brick here, honestly. I think I might be out of luck. Is this that one that was down in the ground here? Yeah. Cool. Please give brick. What'll I be at if it's... Yeah, it's brick, and I've got, what, 5 left? Jeez, man. Jeez, Rick. Jeez, Rick. Come on, there's gotta be some kind of... Something. Give me something. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, gosh, man, this is rough. This is rough. Oh, that's metal. It's all metal. I don't understand. Where is this other rock? Okay, we've got minis. I'll take that. Let's see if I've got anything in the tent here. A slurp and a big pot. Let's take a big pot. Let me store this back here. Okay. Okay. We're good. Spray your friends. Spray your family. Alright, we're not going to keep the tent. Let's keep the midi mist instead. I really am stumped about these 5. Ah, here we go. Wow, look at that. That's just great. Let's see if we can get to the other place too. Or is that out of bounds? Nope, that is no longer possible. Alright, let's see. Damaged vehicles piloted by opponents. Alright, that's doable. You just got to remember to do it. Unfortunately, that is quite hard to do sometimes. Where are... There might be vehicles. Maybe sound. Ah, there's a drop there too. Let's go for that. I imagine there will still be people there. Alright. Man, this drive is going to take... This walk is going to take a while if I don't see a car here. There's usually some kind of big truck. Oh, unopened chests. Okay. Some bot came by, clearly. Opened one chest. Don't understand that. I really don't understand what about the bots. Like, what? Why would their programming... Why? I just don't get, like... They only open some chests? Why is that? It also makes it painfully clear when there is a bot around, because no one else would do that. Right? If you've got multiple chests, you're hitting them. There's no reason you'd hit one. Unless you're in the middle of a gunfight or something. I don't know, I just... Is that some kind of something? Looks like it. Aha! Neat. Like going in there is scary. Okay, so that drop has been got. Ooh, so no, that's no longer in the circle. Let's go to Logjam. Let's go to Logjam. Let's go look at these fallacies some more. Ad hominem. Tu quoque. Oi. Oi. Solid. Solid. Loaded question. Burden of proof. So if you make a big claim...
I detected some unusual seismic activity.
Is this the one where he wants us to go...
Stomach after its little gymnastics routine. Or maybe it's something worse. Would you mind hiking up those perilous, deadly mountains? I need you
Oh,
to check
Perilous
on my
Deadly Mountains?
seismometers.
Yeah, of course, man. Okay, here's Perilous Deadly Mountains. Maybe we get a faster vehicle. Let's see. Someone just shoot at me? Good, no good. Okay. Got an SMG. Okay. I don't even care to hit this over here, but gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah, so empty and barren. Where are the gamers at? It is New Year's Eve. Awesome. Okay. I've discovered this is a good source of metal. Eh. Alright, let's go that. We hear shooting. Let's go towards the shooting. That sounds like a move. Ugh, man. We're good on mats. So I watched a video earlier that I think I'm going to play here. Ooh. After this game, I suppose. So I don't jinx myself and lose the game. Now, this is low fuel. It is pretty low. But I think we can make it to this seismometer and...
Hey, do you mind making your heartbeat a little quieter? It's kind of muddling my
Oh,
skin.
man. Alright, let's go to this one next. Oh gosh, I hope we don't get shot. Yep, there we go. Man, no good. Ooh, the tires are intact. Let's go. Awesome. All right. Hey, 7 minutes till the New York ball drop. The big Manhattan thing. Where is this guy? I don't know. Is that it? Yes. Awesome. Oh, come on. There's one left now.
I got my data, and you got your steps in. Win-win.
All right, cool. This one is pretty remote. I think we'll be able to get to it. I hope so. I sure hope so. Oof. Rough. Ooh, man. Narrowly avoided disaster there. Nice. We've done it.
A real
All right,
scientist
cool.
never admits when things aren't looking good.
That is not true.
That's different, and quietly retreat to their lab to try and fix
Right
it.
on.
So, that's different.
That's an interesting quest. Experience guzzle juice effects. Alright, we're just gonna go straight for this. Who knows, we might even win this game. I've jinxed myself almost certainly now. Oh, man! That's rough. I don't like that. Man, with a ranger, too. Ugh. No good. No good. Alright, so let's head back to the lobby real quick here. And let's see if we can... Oh, gosh. We've, Logical fallacies.
Vegetables are bad for you.
Uh-oh. Okay. 31 logical fallacies in 8 minutes. I watched this earlier and she does a pretty good explanation. There's some other videos here that look pretty decent. Okay. That first one is the one that we just watched.
Comparing things which aren't actually similar in the way that would be relevant. Government is like business, since
Let me see if I can pull up. Am I allowed to stream the ball drop? Can you stream New Year's Eve ball drop? I don't know. Not sure. Can you stream CNN on Twitch? Can I stream me watching local cable news? All right, here we go. This is the question. I don't believe you can. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, Happy New Year's to all you folks on the East Coast. It's in 3 minutes, so yeah.
businesses strive to make a profit, so should government. Burden of proof. When you insist
Uh-oh.
that it's incumbent upon...
We're halfway through it. All right.
I took an online course recently which, among other things, covered some common logical fallacies, and I really enjoyed it, and I want everyone to share my joy. Fallacies are really
Wonderful.
interesting. We use them all the time without thinking about them. And if you find yourself talking to someone who strawmans so hard that they're going to be picking chaff out of their hair for a week, it would be good to be able to point at what exactly it is that's making meaningful discussion impossible. I will also put a link to a website which has pages entitled Your Logical Fallacy Is, which also has more detailed explanations. Let's go. Fallacy of composition.
That was the website we were just on. That was the website we were just on.
More detailed explanations.
So, actually, you know what? I do want to see the ball drop. So I will catch you guys in a few minutes. I'm gonna watch the ball drop, and then I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty. Let's see here. All right. Be back in a few minutes. Testing, 1, 2, 3, and we're back. Let's see here. All right. Let's everyone say hi to Hannah. You can see a bit of our mess back there, the bedroom. Yeah. Okay. Say Happy New Year. Alrighty. There we go. We got our whole chat there. I just blocked spammer on YouTube. Put you in a timeout. Alrighty. So let's play this thing here. Do we have audio? I don't have. Oh man, I gotta cancel this game. I don't have the game audio readied up. The game is not loaded properly. Let's see what I can do to fix that. Elgato. Deactivate and activate. Oh, I don't know. It's not working. Let me fix this real quick. Testing. Testing. La-da-da. That's weird. My audio is being funky. Oh, there we go. We do have sound. I just had it on the wrong speaker. Alright. I am definitely going to die this game. Gosh dang. Alright, here we go. You can see it.
Let's go. Fallacy of composition. If it's true of the parts, then it's true of the whole. If there are 3 great players on my hockey team, then my hockey team must also be great, right? And the opposite, fallacy of division. If it's true of the whole, then it must be true of the parts. If my flat is about half the size of your flat, then it follows logically that my doors must be half the size of your doors. The gambler's fallacy is the idea that streaks
Sounds
of
right.
good luck or bad luck exist and are not just random noise. It's been read 6 times in a row, it's on a streak. Tu quoque. Or, who are you to talk?
Or the opposite of that, right? It's been read 6 times, like, it can't hit red again.
If your sister, who does no exercise, says, you should do 150 minutes of moderate or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise a week to be healthy, it is the tu quoque fallacy to say, I'll do it when you do. Who are you to lecture me about what exercise I should be doing? Her not doing exercise says nothing about whether or not you should do it. Straw man.
So actually, about that, I read I think it was a journal article. It may have been some more kind of informal survey or something like that, but I remember reading about how overweight physicians have a much more difficult time talking to patients about weight loss goals because they feel self-conscious, and in fact they're less likely to even initiate those discussions in the first place, which is bad for, preventive outcomes. That's interesting, right? I thought that was interesting. So what's my goal here? Harvest metal, I believe? Yes.
Willfully misrepresenting an argument, often in a massively hyperbolic fashion. We should cut down on our use of fossil fuels. Oh, so you want to ban all cars and make 80-years-olds with suitcases run around on bicycles, do you?
What a ridiculous
Ad
mischaracterization.
hominem. You're evil, an evil witch, burn the witch, and don't listen to the witch's opinions. They're the devil's words. Sometimes people are obviously biased or subjective, and so you should treat their arguments with care, but it's generally better form to attack the argument rather than the person. Somewhat related to this is the genetic fallacy, which is assuming that an argument is automatically wrong because of its source. Even a stopped clock is right twice a day. Fallacious appeal to authority. Sometimes it's appropriate to look at what experts think on a topic, but fallacious appeals to authority bring in someone who's an expert in an entirely unrelated field and expect you to treat them as an expert in this field. Being an expert in particle physics doesn't mean you'll automatically have sensible opinions on, say, pig husbandry, or vice versa. Red herring. A fallacy of distraction. Well, they might have stolen the puppy, Your Honor, but look how sad they are to be in court. Red herrings may seem plausible, but are ultimately irrelevant. In our example, a person being sad because they have been made to come to court is not relevant to whether or not they actually stole the puppy. That particular red herring is also an example of appeal
It's also
to emotion.
appeal to emotion. Wow,
Emotion
look at that.
to distract you by making you feel bad for the other person. So why should we hire you for this job? Because if you don't hire me, then I'll be out on the street, and I'll have to live in a cardboard box. You don't want to make me live in a cardboard box, do you? Appeal
Never
to
a good
popularity
argument
or
if you're trying to get a job.
5 million people can't be wrong. Appeal to tradition. People have been doing this for thousands of years, so it must be right. Appeal to nature. Ooh, don't trust medicine or science. It's full of chemicals which are bad for you.
A common
Here,
one.
Take this belladonna. It's very natural. Appeal to ignorance. If you can't prove it false, it must be true, or vice versa. You can't prove that ghosts don't exist, therefore they must exist. Well, you can't prove that ghosts do exist, so therefore they clearly don't. Both of these are appeals to ignorance.
We're gonna pause this real quick. Ooh, clean, clean.
Question. Assuming to be true
Whoa!
the premise that you are trying to prove. Zog the Great is infallible because in the big book of Zog the Great, it says that he's infallible, and we know that the text is infallible because it was written by Zog, who is infallible, because it's
man.
also in the book, which
No
is
good.
written by
No
someone who
good.
said- Equivocation is using one word to mean multiple things and thus drawing incorrect conclusions, often on purpose. Any law can be repealed by the proper authority. The law of gravity is a law. Therefore, the law of gravity can be repealed, which conflates law in the legal sense and law in the scientific sense and makes you look like a bit of an idiot. False dichotomy.
What was that one? Let's see.
Gravity is a law. Their purpose. Any law can be repealed, mean multiple things and thus drawing
Equivocation.
incorrect conclusions, often on purpose. Any law can be repealed by the proper authority. The law of gravity
Not
is
spiked.
a law. Therefore,
Oh, it's just
the
regular
law of
chocolate.
gravity can be repealed, which conflates law in the legal sense and law in the scientific sense and makes you look like a bit of an idiot. False dichotomy, or black or white. Either you agree with everything I say or you're an evil baby eater. There is no middle ground. Sort of opposite to the black and white fallacy is the middle ground fallacy, which says if some people think 2 + 2 is 4 and some people think 2 + 2 is 5, then clearly the answer lies somewhere in the middle. No, decision point fallacy or the Sorites paradox. The decision point fallacy says because there is a continuum, it means we can't distinguish between things. But just because the boundaries between things are a bit blurry doesn't mean we can't tell one thing from another. I know that a horse is a mammal and a frog is an amphibian, even though frogs lay eggs and so do some mammals. Duck-billed platypi, what you gonna do? The slippery slope fallacy is the assertion that one step will inevitably lead to another, which will inevitably lead to another, which will inevitably lead to doom. If you get a credit card, then you will overspend and you
Doom.
will not be able to make your payments, and then you will definitely end up living on the street in a cardboard box. If you can
Harsh.
stop at any of the steps, then it's a fallacy. Hasty generalizations or anecdotes. This is where you draw a general conclusion from a small or biased sample. Obvious examples include things like, well, my aunt smoked 10 cigarettes a day and she lived to 109, so cigarettes mustn't be bad for you. But it's also one of the reasons that self-selective surveys aren't particularly good for drawing general conclusions about a population. Faulty analysis.
So that a good response to that can be that I've heard this a bunch. The plural of anecdote is not data, which is a good witty comeback to that logical fallacy.
Comparing things which aren't actually similar in the way that would be relevant. Government is like business. Since businesses strive to make a profit, so should government. Burden of proof. When you insist that it's incumbent upon the person who disbelieves your claims to provide proof against them, rather than providing proof for them yourself. I'm a ghost. No, you're not. Why are you saying that? Prove it then. Prove me wrong. Prove I'm not a ghost. Since you're the one saying you're a ghost, surely it's incumbent upon you to back up this rather extraordinary claim, which you can't because you can't walk through walls and you're not transparent nor remotely scary.
A good example of this is the idea of Russell's teapot. So Bertrand Russell, I believe, is the person who coined the term agnostic, and was an agnostic, I believe. And so he had this idea that, that along these lines, that you can't disprove something generally. So with certain exceptions, but it's much harder to disprove something than it is to prove it, or to prove something. So he suggested that, there is a teapot between, I think, Mercury and Venus. And I mean, if you are trying to argue against that, what are you going to say? It's not very easy to do from the sounds of it. He says, she says at that point, unless you've actually got an argument against it. We finished harvesting metal. We just got outlast opponents. I think we're done with that too. So, yeah. This guy is here somewhere. I don't know where, though. Go toward the shooting. Shooting tootin'.
Ooh. I'm a ghost. You're really not. Affirming the consequent is when you say something like, my dog barks when there's an intruder. My dog is not barking. Therefore, there's no intruder. Which, if your premises are in fact correct, and there is no way that your dog would not bark when there's an intruder, is fine. However, my dog barks when there's an intruder, my dog is barking, therefore there must be an intruder, is not valid. I mean, dogs bark for all sorts of reasons, so unless your premise is, my dog only barks when there are intruders, it's not right. The opposite of this is denying the antecedent. If it barks, then it's a dog. It's barking, therefore it's a dog. Great. But if it's not barking, then it's not a dog.
Nice.
It's not valid, because maybe it's just a dog that's, tired. Moving the goalposts. You make a claim like, I can read minds. When someone tests this and you fail the test, you then say,
nice.
Well, I can only read minds which are on the right wavelength. Didn't mention that before. Moving the goalposts. False cause. Correlation is not causation, so even if global temperatures increase while pirate numbers decrease, that doesn't mean that pirates prevent global warming.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the video here.
Where you
There we
shoot
go.
the side of a barn and then draw your targets afterwards. First you figure out what your conclusion is, then you go looking for data to support it. Loaded question. Asking something with an assumption built in that means the answerer sounds bad no matter what they say. When did you stop beating your wife? No true Scotsman. No Scotsman puts sugar on his porridge. If you're a Scottish man and you put sugar on your porridge, you are not a true Scotsman. Personal incredulity. Well, it's hard for me to believe that we're all made of billions of atoms, and so I'm just not going to. And last but by no means least, the fallacy. Just because something contains one or more fallacies doesn't mean that they have reached the wrong conclusion. Your yoga teacher says I should eat vegetables because vegetables are healthy. But that is a fallacious appeal to authority because yoga teachers are not dietitians. Therefore, I should eat cake. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was educational. Leave a comment if you have a favourite or least favourite fallacy, and if you want to give us a truly ludicrous example thereof. I mean, I guess you could give us a normal example too, but
let's go!
Like videos about critical thinking,
let's
let me know in the
go!
comments, and I might make another one. All that remains then is to say thank you to my patrons, and to tell you to look right if you would like to see the subscribe link, the Patreon link.
So this credit goes to Jill Bearup on YouTube. Thank you for that, Jill. Much appreciated. Let's keep these cognitive biases running up here in the background here. Uh-oh, that's a bit large. Is this gonna scroll through them? Yeah, that's neat. Okay. Let's see what I'm missing here. Minis. Could always use some minis. The sunken cost fallacy. Availability heuristic. The curse of knowledge. That's an interesting one. I don't know that I've heard that. At least not with this definition. Confirmation bias. Nice, more minis. Dunning-Kruger was mentioned a few streams ago. Belief bias. Ooh, no good. Backfire effect. So there's a study from maybe, I think like 2004 or something like that, um, where people were shown evidence in support or against strongly held political beliefs, and in both cases, um, their own beliefs just got stronger. So not to make a hasty generalization and say that that's always the case, but I think that's an interesting example of the backfire effect. Okay, here we go. Getting shot. Oh man, where's this guy at? I don't know. Nice. Wonderful. Let's collect all this stuff here. I think that was my wall. Didn't have to do that. Come on. Come on. $74. Not 75. Man, that is frustrating. This isn't the guy I killed, so someone must have died here a minute ago. Let's get their stuff. I think this is below, not above. Oh, nope, there it is. Indeed, indeed. Ooh. And let's go towards... Let's see. This looks like a place. So my excellent stream advisor, Hannah, has suggested that I am not managing playing Fortnite at the same time as talking about philosophy very well, and I should kind of split the activities. I think I'm inclined to agree. It's pretty hard to have a conversation about Fortnite while you're trying to, you know, build in a shotgun fight or something like that. Fruits and veggies. Is that 89? Not bad. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. My shotgun. Oh, SMG. Oof. Oh, right here. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he got the crown. I got the crown. Woohoo. Oh, man. Wonderful. Go get that other pepper at this point. Let's stick with this. Oh, this is all his builds. Ooh, there's more shooting. I don't think I want this. Maybe I'll take it for the shotgun. Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Arrangement there. So the shooting, I think, was this direction. Let's get this car. Whee! I guess, where is the circle? Oh, I'm going to the end. To the edge. Go back here. Just moving in circles anyway. Okay, cool. Wow, that is the best performance I have ever gotten out of the Ranger, I think. Wow, good job. Good job, homie. Alright, we gotta quickly get this stuff and get moving, because I don't know how long until I get hit real bad. Yep, that's what I mean. Alright, cool. We're fairly protected here. That's one big pot. I might actually take that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that big pot here. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, I don't really see why I wouldn't. I mean, I'd rather carry the minis. Nine players left. Alright. Unfortunately, my ping is not doing too hot. It's not ideal. Is this reloaded? Nice. Oh, I'm not able to react in time. This is lagging so bad. This guy's gonna win this fight just because... Yeah, no good. No good, no good, no good. Ooh, I can collect all this stuff. That's something. Maybe I can talk to this guy. I don't know if I've spoken to him yet this season. Whoa, you can challenge for 2 purple weapons, pistol, and a ranger. Huh. Not too impressive. So, is it 1 set of footsteps or 2? Oh, it's 2. Let's get out of here. I do not want this. All right. Awesome. I will take that. Uh-oh. We don't like that. Is that a death? Did someone just die? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Woo! Man. Aim was not doing too hot. Whoa! Wow. Incredible. Oh no. Oh no. Man, oh no. Well, you know, thank you. Thank you for your appreciation of my wonderful work here. Oh, we tried. We tried. Thanks for watching. I think I'll be out. It's going to be New Year's here in about 28 minutes, so I'm going to go watch a live stream, I guess, of a ball dropping. Yeah, so thanks for joining here to chat about, you know, fallacies. We kind of covered a little bit of what fallacies are, talked about a lot of different types of fallacies, and that's pretty much it. Just died a bunch in Fortnite, ate some chocolate. Not that good even. Yeah. Happy New Year. I hope 2022 is awesome to everyone here. And yeah, have a wonderful start to your year, everyone. See y'all.